So, welcome to the AFD Cycling Podcast. We're here live at Criterium du Dauphine Stage 5. I'm going to be giving live commentary as we're into the last 10k now. Certainly, we can see really coming back now, the breakaway being brought back by the peloton, only a couple of seconds now. Over the final climb of the day, Mathieu van der Poel's team, Alpecin de Koenig, they were pushing really hard up the climb. They obviously wanted to drop. They obviously wanted to drop Jonathan Milan, probably the strongest rider in this race, sprinters wise. But that didn't happen. He's back. So here we are now. And the breakaway is still at about 10 seconds. There's 4 riders. And it is Red Bull, Bora Hansgrohe riding on the front there. Lidl Trek riders in there as well. And it's a big sprint now to get this breakaway, because this breakaway has been away quite a lot. There was originally 3 riders away, and then 1 rider from the Catalan Tour La Mondiale later in the stage rode across, and then he was eventually caught by another rider going across, and he went across with him. And now the peloton is sitting up. The peloton is sitting up here. And back into trains now, we can see Wies Melissa bike have obviously protecting Jonas Vingegaard and Matteo Jorgensen here on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, it's Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe, and we're at 8 kilometers to go now. And still that 12-second gap. Intermarché on the front. Coming through is X Mobility. And still we come back here, cut to the 3 French riders up front. It's the Catalan Tour La Mondiale rider, a Cofidis rider, and an Arkea B&B Hotels rider. They're coming in now, and you can see the peloton behind. But the gap's going out. They have to commit. They have to commit here to getting to this, because Lidl are chasing. Also, Alpecin de Koenig in and around. Remco Evenepoel is being kept safe as well by Soudal Quickstep, the leader in the yellow and blue jersey for Soudal Quickstep. And it's kind of lined out at the front now, because Israel are starting to get in there. Red Bull as well. Some traffic islands they have to navigate here. Coming into the centre of town now. 63 kilometers per hour is the speed on the side of the screen. And they are motoring. And I don't know if they are going to catch this breakaway or not. Israel, Lidl, Intermarché, X, they're the teams working here. Israel have Ackerman and Vernon. X, I don't know who they're going to go with, to be honest, and neither about Intermarché, but Lidl Trek with Milan. Into picture now comes Mathieu van der Poel. And there's a crash. Arkea B&B Hotels rider. I'm wondering if that is a rider from the peloton. I'm assuming it's a rider from the peloton, not a rider from that breakaway. Well, it's slowed down at the front here, but now it kicks back up again. X on the front. X really motoring here. Israel Premier Tech have a rider up there as well. Big sweeping left-hander here. And everybody keeps it steady up through that. 5k to go now. 12 seconds still to the group out front, and they can see them. And I don't think that's 12 seconds. I think that's like 7 seconds. Maybe not. There's 2 motorbikes in the gap, but one of them's after pulling out of the gap here. They're committed, though, to ride together. None of these guys are a huge shot on the GC. Certainly not at this time gap that they have here. They do not like they're not it's not like they're gonna take the yellow and blue jersey off the shoulders of Remco Evenepoel. But this bunch now, oh, it's so close here. 150 meters on the road. That's all it is. They're on a wide open main road. It's got to favour the peloton for the moment. And certainly the peloton are making the most of this advantage that they have. Well, they are motoring. Five to go. So Jordan Labroche, Benjamin Thomas, and Thibaut Groenelac, the riders in the break. The rider from Cofidis, Benjamin Thomas, is the best placed on GC at 1:54. Then Jordan Labroche of the Catalan Tour Le Mondial at 2:29. And then Thibaut Groenelac at 4:43. So that is not going to be a huge concern for like Evenepoel, but it's all going to come down to the sprinters teams now anyway. Inside the final 5k. And Magnus Sheffield has a problem. Ineos Grenadiers, Magnus Sheffield, one of the GC contenders. Him and Carlos Rodriguez coming into this race were the contenders for Ineos Grenadiers, and Magnus Sheffield has had a problem. Magnus Sheffield has had a problem. And it's not clear what that was. Was it a flat tyre? I'm assuming it was a flat tyre because his chain obviously seemed to be in order. He was pedaling. And now Ineos are on the front. That's probably not a good idea. Their riders off. Sure, riders are off and away down the back and they're riding on the front here. This is craziness. Will they pull off and let Lidl Check come through now? And these three are still working great together. They've got their chance here. And this bunch it's Lidl on the front. Uno X. I think it's EF as well. No, it's the Norwegian national champion. And it's another Uno X rider teammates, and they nearly have them here. Groenelac onto the front of the breakaway now. As we're just counting down the kilometres here before the finish, they switch to the left-hand side of the road, and the peloton is coming to follow here. The peloton switches sides on the road. Aero shapes being thrown by Benjamin Thomas anyway. His arms curved around the hoods. They're around the roundabout. Now comes the peloton around the roundabout. And you wonder, where is Mathieu van der Poel? Where is Fred Wright of Bahrain victorious? Remember, Fred Wright was second on stage 2, which was our only bunch sprint in this year's Dauphiné. And who is going to get it? Who is going to do it? Uno X, Ineos, Alpecin, Visma, and there's Van der Poel. Is that Narvaez in there as well for UAE Team Emirates? And where's the cooperation gone for? It's done for the break. It's done for the break. Groenelac. Yeah, Benjamin Thomas has called it a day. He's been swamped up now after this roundabout. Groenelac and Labroche still surviving, as we can see, where the team buses are parked here, because we're not too far away now. We're 1,800 meters away, and it's going to be Groenelac, I think, is going to be the last rider to be caught here. No, it's Labroche, but he's going to be caught by Ineos Grenadiers here. And riders all over the road. They've caught the breakaway now. And this is Ineos Grenadiers leading it out here. We have Israel Premier Tech in there as well. Two Visma Lease bike riders sitting in there as well. There's Mathieu van der Poel. There's Fred Wright on the right-hand side, I think. Is Emilian Jean here? Is Emilian Jean here? It's going to be tight here. They've got the breakaway, but now there's like 3 lines of them on the road. Uno X trying. Oh, Argy Bargy there under the Flamme Rouge. Couple of riders nearly went down. They go left. They go right. Oh, they're turning back around. I did not see that coming. I thought they were all going to end up in the ditch there. I did not know that the stage profile had them turning back around, because Lidl checker on the front here. When I saw that double check, I thought, oh, there is a crash. It's Remco Evenepoel. The yellow jersey is down. The yellow jersey is down. I can confirm the yellow jersey is down. Remco Evenepoel is down on that roundabout at about 600 meters to go. He's a rider with him from Soudal Quickstep. He'll get the same time, but he'll get the same time for being the last 3K. But here we go now. Lidl check going to light it up. Here goes the lead out. Who's coming up on the right-hand side? It's Pascal Ackermann, is it? Or is it Vernon? I don't know, but there's an Ineos Grenadiers rider on the left-hand side as well. But it's going to be the Israel Premier Tech rider. I think it's Vernon. I'm not sure which. Hard to tell here. I think it's Vernon. Well, that was a good sprint there, but there's Evenepoel back up on his bike. Seems to be okay here. He's just riding back. Medical car beside him. He's not looking for assistance from it, though. Jake Stewart. Is it? Jake Stewart for Israel Premier Tech. Well, wow. How about that? Everyone focused on the main man, Johnny Milan, as his teammates come over to congratulate him. And what a performance that was. Evenepoel back all in one piece. Seems to be okay. And that is why these men were near the front, to avoid that carnage. So Jake Stewart is your winner. I'm going to try catch who was second, third now. I think it was an Ineos rider. Hard to tell who the riders behind are. Mathieu van der Poel, a good way back. Ineos Grenadiers rider gets second. Rider from Uno X, I think, gets third. I think Milan gets fourth. Fifth, I think, for Red Bull Bora-Hansgrohe have a rider there. I don't. That's hard to tell. This is the crash here. As they came out wide, someone obviously came out too wide on the outside, and that was probably the cause of that. So certainly, very interesting day of racing, and thanks for listening to this live stream.